Hey guys, what's up? All right. We're back with the Camaro build. So stay tuned, grab your popcorn, your favorite beverage, just hang out, and I'll show you what I've done so far. And you know, it's a little engine action sticking out of the hood here. Nice lowered suspension. Would I like to airbag it? Yes, I would. But we'll see where it goes from there. Anyways, stay tuned, man, and here we go. We're back with a little bit of an attitude build. I like these. I love to do these. You know, it's like, you know, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. And if you have an idea, run with it. Run with it. Don't worry about it. Make it work out. So now you see we have all the suspensions in it, and it has a nice floating action there, you know. And as the engine went, I wanted to put it underneath the hood, but I said to myself, you know what, I mean, if you're going to build something that big, you know, I want to bring something great to my viewers. Let's just bring something great to my viewers, you know what I mean? We'll make this thing just stuff up there like a monster. So I moved the engine forward about 3/4 of an inch, and I didn't want to put too much weight on the front suspension, but if you look inside there, you'll see everything is tightly tucked in there with the radiator and the fan. So that's that took a little while, guys. That took a little bit of thinking there. So I had to knock back a few Coca-Colas for that one. But I haven't ran my coolant hoses yet or nothing because I'm still in the larva stage with this. So anyways, I like the way it sets. I like the way the engine sets up, because there's nothing better than a big V8 in my life. I mean, I eat, sleep, drink V8s. I mean, that's all I do. And to have this engine was wicked cool, and I couldn't wait to put it in this car right here, because I got two of these, and I was just waiting for the opportunity to get one to throw it in there. Now you guys know I did my hinges myself and all this stuff, and you know, now it's going to be red with a black hood and a black, kind of like a Yenko stripe down the side. That's what I want to do. I like to do a Yenko style stripe here, and I don't know how I'm going to work it out yet, but I'll figure it out when it comes time, because sometimes I think on the fly. So let's look underneath it now. This is how I worked this out. I took a couple of pieces of panel, looks like paneling, edging. All it is like it's a C, squared off C unit there. I ran two of those down the length of the frame, and you know, and I said I was going to use I guess a 8-scale buggy suspension, and I used my original Kyosho Burns as a template here, because you'll see, yeah, the control arm's got a little bit of scuff on them and all this stuff. But what I did was I took all this stuff and put it together, and then I made it all work out. We got plenty of suspension room here in the back. We got plenty of suspension room here too, with no problems. Let me get a little more angle on that. And you'll see the wheels aren't quite lined up because of the steering angles of the stuff. Now, here's the problem when you're building something. They have two different steering styles. They have Ackerman steering, which is just you know, your center link, tie rods, and idler arm and all that, and your pitment arm on your steering box. This one here was more of a rack and pinion Ackerman steering. So what I had to do was I had to cut the frame open here inside and put in a couple of steering arms here that I could use back here for steering. Now, I know the wheels look a little cocked out there, but when the thing settles down, the wheels go straight. So they're more straight, so trust me on that. And I basically use just plates of aluminum, 1/8 inch plates, to stiffen the thing up so it doesn't twist. But it still has a little bit of twist to it in the back, and I think that would be good when I launch this thing. You know what I mean? Now I got my ignition modules here, and I got my starter wires lined up here too. But when you look at the overall view of this thing, I haven't put a transmission in it yet because I don't know if I'm going to use a reverse style transmission in this. What I would like to do is put everything down there. I had to put a little spring. I had to put springs in there so when I pulled the pins, it would pop up, and I will put guide cables in the grill. Now, when you look at it, it has a nice attitude. It sits low. It looks mean. That's when I thought to myself, should I just go with my own kind of a geared down setup here? So what I might do is I might put it's a Baja style clutch, but it's 3 lightweight arms that swing out on an aluminum housing, and I already retrofitted it to fit the Toyan V8, because the clutches that are coming out right now, they're either too small or they're too big. So I will do an updated video on the clutch system that I'm going to make for this, okay? And what I might do is I might just use the Baja, the B5, gear setup. And they do make, I don't know if they still have them out there anymore, but they did make a 2-speed transmission, and it had a reverse for the B5s. So I'm gonna have to look that up because I bookmarked it like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, because I was building my big frame, for my that 4-wheel drive frame I made. I was gonna put that in there, but I ended up using the Sen GST 77, Colossus gearbox, and then I converted it to the GST-E electric version. And I thought about doing the same thing on this here, but for now I'm still on the build, you know what I mean? And I promised everybody an update here of the Camaro. So, like I say, the hood hinges are a little sticky still until I figure out the angles and the spring weights a little bit, because they like to hang up there. But if you look at it, it's going in the right direction in my opinion. Check it out. Let me know what you think. If you like what you see here, let me know. And we'll go from there. If you got any good ideas, hey, share them with me. I always share mine with you guys, because you know what? This is what the RC community is all about. It's about making things work. I buy junk, and then I buy an engine to put in junk to make something cool. So, I ain't scared. You know what I mean? You know me, old Double Deuce. Been around a while, I've been knocked out a few times. It doesn't bother me. So, anyways, this is the update on the Camaro. Any questions, comments, please feel free to hit me up, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. It feels good to get back on a build again. And, I spent the last month testing an engine for everyone out there, because sometimes we buy these things and we get all kinds of surprises. Well, I tried to unsurprise everything with that engine, and I can't wait for mine to come. I got one on pre-order, and I can't wait. So anyways, guys, love to all. Like, share, subscribe if you want. Later. I'll catch you later. Adios.